This poor thing lost her arm in a battle and got amnesia. Please help her remember her name by hitting the red button, providing her with weekly Ratchet & Clank videos straight to her YouTube feed. Welcome back to Ratchet 101, the series that will describe everyone and everything in the Ratchet & Clank universe. Today we're going to take another look at the latest Ratchet & Clank game, Rift Apart. So today we actually have small bit of news, a little details about the latest game, but it's not something really major, only a few things here and there. So I decided to include in this video as well some feedback of the Ratchet & Clank community in regarding to get this game. Let's be honest here, the PlayStation 4 remake of the first game was good in a business perspective. It was great in terms of sales, it got a lot of sales. However, a lot of the older fans are complaining in terms of the game itself because it's not the same feeling or is not the same impact as the first game for the PS2 got in our hearts basically. And what I mean by this is kind of the connection of the duo. Now, I know I said this in my comparison between the movie and the PS4, that how the PS4 did way better than the movie in terms of characters, in terms of the connection between Ratchet and Clank. However, I did not mention how the PS4 did in comparison to the first game, the PS2. Because in the PS2, Ratchet is more edgy. He's this character that really doesn't want to be a hero. However, when we go to the PS4, and this happened because they tried to adapt the movie to the game, and that kinda messed it up, especially with some cutscenes, because they don't explain or we don't get a proper introduction to the villains, and that's some things that we actually noticed from the trailer. But enough rambling about the PS4 remake. Let's go to Rift Apart. What is new in the Rift Apart news? Basically, I don't know if you guys are aware, but the PS5 has a new SSD, powerful enough, basically enough horsepower. So what does this mean exactly to the game? No more loading screens. No more loading screens. I don't know if you guys played Sly Cooper 4 for the PS3, but the loading screens on that game, oh boy, the loading screens on that game is a total meme. And thank God for the PS5, we don't need to wait that long for the loading screens. We don't even have loading screens. In fact, you can transfer yourself from world to world in an instant, and that is something really welcomed in my eyes at least. And this is all my opinion. Please make sure you leave your own thoughts and ideas in the comments down below. I'll be sure to read them and reply. But I will leave as well the link in the description if you want to check out this small interview, the small details, so make sure you check it out by yourself. Now, other thing that is actually new here is the villain, an arch nemesis. Now, which one is he referring to? Because as you guys probably know, Nefarious is indeed confirmed to be in this game. How we know this? I already said this. It is confirmed on Twitter, the voice actor confirmed it on Twitter, and Clank in the gameplay mentioned that Nefarious has resurfaced after all these years. So, this means we have Nefarious. However, I would really like to see something different in this matter, because it is a bit weird that Nefarious is always returning, but there's actually one small reason for this. New audience. So, as I mentioned before, it is hard to please older fans and try to get newer fans. And other people are actually speculating that this might be a sequel to the remake, but honestly I don't think so. And the main pointer they're giving out is the outfit. But let's be honest, this outfit has been here for a long time. Since Tools of Destruction, just different models of the outfit. So I don't really think the outfit is something to point out here.
This controller of the PlayStation 5 is tailor-made for Ratchet & Clank weaponry. The amount of tactile feedback that you get when you're using our weapons it makes them feel way more powerful, and also lets you know how the weapon is behaving. One of the examples of our weapons is the Enforcer. It's like a double-barrel shotgun, and it...
Oh my god, the Enforcer, that is a sick name for a weapon. Now, we can clearly see by the way this man is talking that they have been planning this game for a while now. And believe it or not, there was actually some speculation for another Ratchet Clank game for the PS4. However, nothing really appeared after 2016. They were completely silent. And I guess this was the reason. They were waiting for the PS5 because, as you know, there's been some rumors of a PlayStation 5 for a while now. And since it finally got announced for the end of the year, these guys decided to launch the trailer for the new game. And yes, it's going to be for the PS5. You can clearly see that these guys have been planning and they did their homework. So the Enforcer, what is the Enforcer basically? So I'm just going to give you a brief summary. Basically it's like a shotgun. However, you have two barrels inside. You shot twice. If you move your controller halfway through, it shots one, but if you move all the way through, it will go twice. So yeah, it's a nice addition to the arsenal. Looks like a decent weaponry. I'm not going through the gameplay itself, just this little bit of information we have so far. Make sure you leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below. What do you think of this weapon? Also, don't forget dimensional rifts. We have the yellow rifts that help us teleport to the location, and the transition they use in this, OMG, I just love it. I just love it. This game has everything really. Okay guys, so I will leave the video at that. Basically this was my thoughts and ideas about the new update. I feel like this game has really great potential. However, one thing that is really concerning me is the storyline, because gameplay, graphics, everything looks on point. However guys, don't forget the storytelling. That's the main bullet point they need to target, because I know this game is targeted for kids, and the new kid on the block will say, oh, pretty game, ooh, pretty graphics, oh, I'm going to buy. But in comparison to the older fans like myself and all the other guys, they want a good story. And yeah, this is where the debate of Into the Nexus or Remake comes into place, but I'll leave that for another day. Make sure you leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below. Let's make a discussion. What are your thoughts about this new bit of information? I really like the weapon. I think that weapon has potential. They said they're going to bring a whole bunch of weapons, so hopefully we could make a review of every single weapon and organize them by ranks. So yeah, with this out of the way, I'm Mulatto, and I'll catch you guys in the next time. Peace out.